Welcome to the Mindfulness podcast. My name is Wilhelmina, and we are working here with you to awaken the mind, nurture the soul, and lead ourselves gently into growth, truth, and freedom. I'm so honored to spend this time with you today, and our theme for this episode is one that touches all of us deeply and silently: getting out of your comfort zone. Why it's so hard, where that fear comes from, and how we can finally move through it with awareness, healing, and self-trust. We'll explore how childhood conditioning creates emotional barriers to change, and I'll share how my inner child hypnosis sessions and our innovative change management course work beautifully together to clear those internal blocks and activate your creative, free spirited self. Let's begin by taking a breath and recenter yourself. Start with stillness. And let's settle into this moment. Inhale slowly and feel your chest expand. And exhale gently and let your body soften. Breathe in presence and breathe out resistance. And let your awareness land here and now. And allow yourself to listen not just with your mind, but with your heart and your nervous system. And let this be a space of truth without judgment. Why change feels unsafe, the inner child and the comfort zone are points that we're going to address. So many of us say we want to change, freedom, a new career, to create, to speak up, to live boldly. But when this opportunity comes knocking at your door, we are not opening. We shrink back. So why is that? Because your comfort zone isn't just a mental habit, it's a survival pattern wired into your nervous system during childhood. So when you were young, your brain learned quickly and what was safe and acceptable, and what brought pain, rejection, and uncertainty. And maybe you were told not to be too loud, not to draw attention to yourself, not to take risks because it's scary or unsafe. Or maybe creativity was seen as impractical, and maybe failure wasn't allowed. It could be anything. So now, even as an adult, stepping into the unknown feels like danger. Even when you know logically that growth is good, you still operate by the mindset, by the truth created, in your subconscious as a child. And that's the power of early conditioning, unfortunately. It hides in your subconscious and whispers. Don't move, don't change, don't risk being seen, etc. But here's the truth. You are not your past programming. Your comfort zone isn't a life sentence. It's just a starting point that creates a journey that molds you more or less in the person that you are today. So it's important to know that with awareness and support, you can shift it. And of course, with your choice to do so, you need to allow this. So how mindful change can heal you? This is where transformation begins. Not by forcing yourself to be brave or hustle harder, but by gently healing the root of fear and learning how to lead yourself through change with compassion. That's exactly why I created 2 powerful tools to support your growth journey. One of them is the innovative change management course that's designed for heart-centered leaders, entrepreneurs, and creatives. And this course teaches you the EDGAR model, showing you how to lead change, not just externally in your business or life, but internally as well. You'll learn to move from fear to confidence, resistance to resilience, and rewire the way you approach transformation. And it's not just strategy, it's emotional, human, and mindful. The second thing that I always offer to my clients is inner child sessions, inner child journeys, if you wish. It's an hypnosis session, and it's deeply sacred. Through gently guiding people through that process and getting them in an hypnotic state, we visit the parts of you that first learned to fear change, the inner child, who was told it wasn't safe to be wild, expressive, or different. We don't judge that child, we embrace, validate, and release the burden they have carried. People often tell me after the session, it feels like I finally gave myself permission to be free. I felt the weight coming off my shoulders. And that's what it is about. Before we can expect transformation, we must learn to have space for our own. And that's why the combination of mindfulness and emotional healing and change strategy is so powerful. When you heal your past, understand your patterns, and learn tools like the Edgar model to structure your growth, you become unstoppable. Who doesn't want that? So you truly begin to trust the unknown when you go through this process, and you begin to stretch without snapping, and you begin to live more authentically and less reactively. And if this speaks to your soul, and I invite you to explore the innovative change management course at bryghttel.com, brightel.com, bright with a Y, and schedule a one-on-one inner child session with me. You can do that on newlifehypnosis.com to truly clear what's holding you back. And we can do these sessions in person or virtually if you live not in the state of Oklahoma. Affirmations to expand beyond your comfort zone, I'd like to share with you. Let's end today's journey with a powerful set of affirmations. And you may say them out loud, repeat them silently, or write them down later. And it's really powerful to say these affirmations to yourself, watching your eyes in the mirror, and let them soak into your subconscious and guide you gently towards expansion. Repeat after me. I am safe to grow beyond who I've been. Feel the words. I release the fears I inherited, and I choose courage now. My inner child is held, healed, and free to explore. I trust the unknown because I trust myself. Change is not a threat, it's an invitation to become more of who I am. I lead my life with presence, purpose, and possibility. My creativity flows when I honor my truth. I welcome adventure with an open heart. I am free to live boldly. I am becoming more aligned, more alive, and more whole with each breath. Let that truth settle in and let it light something inside of you. You're not behind, you are unfolding at exactly your soul's pace. So be gentle with yourself. All right. Well, thank you for being here, beautiful soul. And if this episode stirred something in you, I invite you to share it, leave a review, or connect with me online. You're not alone on this journey, and your willingness to change is already a powerful act of healing. So until next time, breathe deeply, lead gently, and always remember you were born to grow beyond the box you were placed in. So stay mindful and stay bright. Until we meet again.